You ever see one of those algebra problems on a test that just looks like a total mess of fractions and variables? Yeah, they're designed to look super intimidating. But what if I told you it's not really a math problem, it's more like a puzzle? Stick with me and we're gonna crack this code together. Okay, so here it is. Take a good look. We've got fractions, we've got an x, an r, and a t. And my first thought seeing this is, wow, where do I even begin? That's a totally normal reaction, by the way. This thing is built to make you pause and scratch your head. And you know what? That question, where do I begin, is exactly the right one to ask, because the whole secret here is to stop thinking of this as some scary, complicated math equation and start seeing it for what it is, a puzzle. It's got clues, it has a hidden path, and trust me, it has a really satisfying solution that we are about to find. So let's get our mission straight. What does the problem actually want from us? It's asking for one very specific thing, the value of r times t. That's it. Notice it's not asking us to solve for x. Our only job is to figure out what those two mystery numbers are and multiply them. Now, every puzzle has its rules, right? And this one's no different. We're told this whole thing works for any x bigger than 2. And here's a huge clue. R and t are positive constants. That means they don't change. They are just fixed numbers. They're the secret codes we need to find. And every good puzzle has a key, you know? For this one, it's a concept you've definitely seen before, the common denominator. This is the single tool that's going to unlock this entire problem for us. Just a real quick refresher on this. You can't add or subtract two fractions until their bottom parts, their denominators, are the same. A common denominator is just our way of getting them to speak the same language, so we can finally merge them into one nice, clean fraction. So how do we find our key? Well, it's actually way easier than it sounds. Just look at the two denominators we have. We've got an x minus 2 and an x plus 5. The absolute fastest way to get a common denominator is to just, well, multiply them by each other. Simple as that. Okay, we've got our key. Now it's time to put it in the lock and turn. We're going to use this common denominator to combine those two messy fractions on the left side of the equation. Let's crack this thing wide open. So here's our first move. To get that common denominator, we multiply the first fraction, top and bottom, by x plus 5. And we do the same thing for the second fraction, but we use x minus 2. What you're seeing here is the result. Everything is now combined over that one single shared denominator. All right, now we just got to clean up that top part, the numerator. We just distribute the 2 across the x plus 5. That gives us 2x plus 10. Then we distribute the 3 across the x minus 2, and that gets us 3x minus 6. It's just a little bit of multiplication to clear out those parentheses. And here comes the really satisfying part. We get to combine the similar stuff on top. So the x terms, 2x and 3x, they come together to make 5x. And the numbers, 10 and minus 6, that gives us 4. Just look how much simpler that left side of the equation is now. And check out where we've landed. On the left, you've got our brand new simplified fraction. And on the right, you've got the original expression from the problem. Do you see it? The bottom parts, the denominators, they are a perfect match. This is the moment we've been working towards. Because those denominators are the same, we can make a really powerful conclusion. This is the aha moment of the whole puzzle. So here's the logic that just blows this entire puzzle wide open. If two fractions are equal and their bottom parts are identical, well then their top parts, the numerators, have to be equal too. This means we can just forget about the denominator completely and set the two top parts equal to each other. The puzzle just got way smaller. Let's just put them side by side. On the left side, we have 5x plus 4. On the right side, we have rx plus t. The format is exactly the same. We've got a term with x and then a constant number on both sides. All we have to do now is just match them up. And just like that, the secret codes reveal themselves. The number in front of the x on the left is 5, which means r has to be 5. The constant number on the left is 4, which means t has to be 4. We found them. R is 5 and t is 4. Okay, we've got our puzzle pieces. We have cracked the code for r and for t. Now we just have to do one last little thing to answer the original question. Let's bring it home. Remember the mission? It was to find the value of rt. We know r is 5 and we know t is 4. So now all we got to do is multiply them together. And 5 times 4 gives us 20. That's it. That is the solution to our entire puzzle. So let's just rewind all the way back to the beginning. If we look at the original options,
There it is. 20 is option C. The problem that looked so ridiculously complex just a few minutes ago is officially solved.
You know, there's this quote that I think just perfectly captures what we just did. Math isn't about making things hard, it's about finding the simple, elegant path through a complex-looking problem. We took a messy equation, we found one little key, and we unlocked a simple answer. And that's really the beauty of it. Thanks for solving this one with me.